tuning in with Tierra Tanae. Welcome to the Lions Den. What's the deal? It's your girl Tierra Tanae, and we are back for another episode of the Lions Den. I have special guests here with me, graphic designer, creator, merch manager, official merch manager for me, the Rider Collection, period, Jalen the American. So, before we even give you, I'm about to say, no, you tell me, because you was about to give us a new name.
Because that Jalen the American with 3 Ks, like, that's just some inside shit.
Well, that's something that I was actually just about to ask you. Okay. So, why the KKK? If you guys follow him on Instagram real quick, what is your Instagram?
Jalen the American 3 Ks.
Why the 3 Ks?
3 Ks, I'm a fan of Ice Cube.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cube's first album, America's Most Wanted 3 Ks. It started as like an inside joke with me and my friends, like, but that's like it really has nothing to do with nothing. Like, it don't have nothing, no impact on my design style or nothing like that. So if you see me in public, like, you do not have to call me Jalen the American. That's gonna creep me out. I'm already an awkward person, so, like, please don't do that. Just call me Jay, and we shake.
So just Jay.
Jay, I got a lot of names. Jay, most people call me Jay.
But if people call you Jalen, is that a thing that you don't go by?
It's just kind of like, why you saying my whole name? Just call me Jay. Like,
I be saying everybody's full name, y'all. I'm not good at nicknames. My whole friends, they hate me. It just don't sound like, it don't roll off the tongue right, like Jalen. Like, it's just, I don't like it. No, don't call him Jalen, call him Jay, period.
Call me Jay.
So, with Jalen the American, Jalen the American, still just said the whole name. With Jay, tell us who that is and what is it that you do for the people that don't follow you or may not know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Give us just like a short breakdown as to who you are.
I can tell you my full who I am. I'm just a human trying to figure it out for real. That's at the core. I'm just somebody that's trying to figure it out. Luckily, I felt like this. It's fucked up, but God bless the pandemic, because I did not know where I was going in like before March or whatever. Like, I had time to like focus on. I fell into design. I had time to focus on it too. I don't have to scam nobody. I don't have to rob nobody. I don't have to do no crazy nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I'm just every day I try to figure it out. Like, I'm designing right now, but like in 2 years you might see me somewhere else doing something else. I might be a branch manager somewhere, or I might be a what do you call it? Like landscape. I might be cutting grass for somebody. Like, you never know. But yeah, I'm just a person that's trying to figure it out. What I'm building right now is you probably want to get on board, because I'm not a person that I'm not a loser. I rarely lose. I take L's, but I do not lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a blessed, highly favored person, and whatever I try, I'm just gonna succeed at it. So this terror sport thing I got going, this wave is slowly becoming an army.
So with that, I know you said that you do designing and you do graphic designing, and like I said, for those of you that don't know, he is my merch manager. He designs
that's facts.
All of the Rider merch, all of the new collections that will be coming from my clothing brand will be designed by this guy right here. So what he's wearing right now is some exclusive merch. This is one of one. Literally.
101 in beta testing. Like,
yeah,
this is.
Let's stand in front of the camera. That shit is crazy. Yeah.
Like this.
That's crazy. That's me, by the way. So going into Terra Sport, that is your clothing brand company. What is that?
it's just another link on the chain for me.
Okay.
It's not. I don't like to box myself in saying it's clothing and something like that because I'm working on something. It's not exactly. I'm working on something right now. It's nothing clothing. It's nothing music. It's it became. It's the original is Terrasport clothes about nothing. I started this with my friend Mo. Shout out to him. I started this with him in his apartment. We just because he's like literally the first one to press the image against the shirt, and we was like I seen it. I was like, oh man, we can make something out of this. And then I tried. Like I was searching for like mad long, like just trying to find somebody to do my style. And like I ran into a whole bunch of scammers, like finesses and all that. It didn't work out, so I was like, oh, like fuck it, I'm just gonna do it myself. And like God willing, I became probably like really good, extremely good at what I do. So it's just like I'm rapping right now, but yeah, Terrasport is not only a clothing thing. It's I got a lot in store for y'all, so just stick with me, man.
Who are some people that you're interested in working with in the future, whether it be artists or just general other creators? Who are some people that you look forward to branding and just connecting with?
This designer, her name Ariana. She made my mask. She is like the GOAT mask maker. Like this mask right here. It's her brand Studio by 529. I plan on buying it out. Like I already told her I'm committed to like buying her out. She is like the way her brain works. It's just crazy. Like the piece she like to me she misses put it on. Like she just like a hidden gem. It's a whole bunch of hidden gems like in the city that's like just outside of.
And she's
music.
from Detroit.
From I think she's from here. Okay. Like the metro area. I'm not sure exactly where. I think the east or the side, but she's from here. Another person. This is my dog. Derek, we went to school, well, not Derek, but you might know him as Dot. He run Taylor Garments. Our brand's both in Detroit Clothing Circle, so if you want to check it out. He literally, like when I first started, I was sending him shit like at 4 in the morning. This like, what was it, phase 1? Like every night I send him something like, because I'll be working on my craft and I'll just send it to him like, what you think about this? What you think about this? And like, yeah, keep going. Like he been on the fashion since like high school. They just different. Like they more in depth in because he cut so he can like tailor some shit. Like he made these pants.
Come on now.
Clash of Denim.
It's hard too.
Thank you.
That pocket in the back. I don't know if you see that, but turn around.
No, you want to get my ass.
Oh, not your ass.
Okay.
Not your ass crack. Just the, alright now. Alright now.
This is like, the way they brain work is just different. I gotta have them be part of my team. Like, I only want to be surrounded by the best because steel sharpens steel. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, I don't even think we should even enters my atmosphere at this point. So, that's another person I want to work with. The experience. Her name Ryla. She on Instagram. She like her photography style. I want her to like when I have my first Terrasport brand shoot. She's like ideally the first person I want to work with. Not even like just she's like one of them ones. Her vision is just crazy to me, and what she be doing on the editing tip is crazy. Wow. I want to be on Ugly TV too.
Yeah. Shout out to Miami, y'all.
Right. Like I want to be on one of those episodes. Like you say, oh, when's the last time you ate ass? And then they zoom in on your face and all that. Like I want to be on that episode.
Yeah, I like those random episodes where they just do the podcast, maybe out in public, walking up to people and stuff. They had did me. I'm so sad the audio was lost. I was so drunk. So honestly, it was probably for the best because I honestly have no idea what I said on there. I was cute. Great day, by the way. Shout out to the trade. But okay, so those are a few people that you want to work with. Now, going into just the creative scene as far as Detroit, I know that there are a good amount of graphic designers, but not too many that have like their own styles where they actually stand out. There are very few rare gems, in my opinion, that just have their own sauce. So with that and being your own individual creator, have you noticed anything in the city to where people have maybe, I don't know, revamped your style, or do you feel like people in the city have somewhat kind of leached on to your creative content and tried to either create it their own ways, or maybe just blatantly just took exactly what it is that you feel like is yours? Do you ever feel like people in the city kind of will take something from people, and even if it's not just pertaining to you, just take things from people and then kind of say, oh, this is mine, but knowing damn well like they got the idea from somebody else without giving them the credit for it?
No, yeah, that definitely happens. So I didn't create the bootleg style, but in the bootleg style,
what do you consider bootleg style? Just for people that don't know.
The bootleg style would be like, I consider it unofficial, just unofficial, bootleg, unofficial. It's not low quality, because that kind of gets associated with the word bootleg, but just purely unofficial.
Right.
Like, it's not licensed. Like if I make
sample.
Exactly. It's exactly. It's like a producer sampling without clearing.
Yeah.
And that's it. I didn't create that, and the vintage bootleg, you know, it got the picture. It's not a collage, but I think I developed a certain look with my shirts. With CYBERFACE official bootleg. So if you ever see this, just me. If you ever see CYBERFACE official bootleg, that's not me. But it's just my shirts got a certain look, and I think people who've been invested in what I've been doing, I think they can tell. And I think they can tell when somebody else like trying to copy and imitate it. So I don't get mad at it. It ain't, and it's not necessarily a bad thing too, but you just, as long as you're giving the proper credit, because at the end of the day, what we are doing, it's not, we probably could get sued for what
Right.
everybody could get sued.
There's so many people in the world, so many people come up with the same ideas.
That's what I'm saying. So it ain't nothing big, and besides, influence is power. So when I see somebody imitating my style or doing something, like I get flattered. I get mad. I get very mad at first, but then I cool off. You know what I'm saying? I go to sleep, and then I'm back to normal. So what's up? No, I take it as a compliment now. Just recognize your father, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just recognize the people who came before you. And like, I don't, nothing new is, how the saying go? Nothing new has been done under the sun, something like that. No, everybody out here copying something. So the goal would be to like use that as a base or a template, and then create your own thing.
Right.
Like, that's how I see it. But you know, God got the bigger plan, so I'm gonna be alright.
I feel that. Amen to God, because He's always wants to have us, you know what I'm saying, going about our lives the way that we think that it should be, and then He'll check us right every single time. Like, yeah, you thought. So, as far as knowing your worth and knowing your value in the city, do you feel like in just Detroit alone, people can confuse you with basically having confidence in yourself versus like ranting? Do you think that there's like a thin line between the two, or do you feel like people would just try to place that on people because of their own insecurities?
I think people try to place that on people because of their own insecurities. I'm an August Leo.
Yeah.
Like, I was
He's
born
a Leo.
August
Big
13th,
Leo.
1995, 11:47. In case somebody want to read my birth chart.
Yeah.
But I get people say, you know, I'm arrogant, I'm full of myself, something like that, and I gotta be the bad guy sometimes. Like I have to be. I realize this now. I have to be the bad guy. It's a whole world outside of Detroit, and if I let them classify me as anything, like how when people say my shirt it's a collage, it's a collage. If I let one person classify my shirt as a collage, that means somebody in the boardroom can classify my shirt as a collage. And if they classify my shirt as a collage, that's gonna reflect in the contract. Oh, he does a collage. He don't really do anything. So I have to be the arrogant asshole. I have to say I'm the GOAT. I have to say I'm the best at what I do right now currently. I'm not the best. I'm just the best right now. And I really feel like that. I'm not gonna apologize for that. I don't think I'm better than nobody else. Certainly don't think that. But it's time I had to where I developed my style. I did the 1,000 hours. I did 1,000 hours of Photoshop. I made the mixes on SoundCloud. I've been in the field. Like I was in the field on the east side with you with my anime shirts. Like, bro, I really did this. I really got my hands dirty with this. So I'm gonna feel like the GOAT. I'm gonna feel like I'm the best at what I do. So I'm never gonna apologize for it. If I get called arrogant, this fucking asshole, oh yeah, he's a piece of shit. I really don't care. But like at the end of the day, you're not gonna call me broke. You're not gonna call me busted. Like exactly, you're not gonna like my shit. And I feel like a lot of designers should feel like this. Not even just designers, just people with artists. Period. They should feel like they shit belongs in the moment. They should feel like they should be able to see whatever they do in the Louvre or whatever. Feel me? So I can't apologize about feeling like I'm the best. I'm sorry.
That's giving me heavy like Kanye vibes, and just going into like the whole freedom of speech thing with him and I believe it's Kyrie Irving, how they're kind of outcasting the both of them. Now I'm not in complete agreement, obviously, to what everything Kanye be saying, but for the most part, freedom of speech is supposed to be freedom of speech. So tying into that, because I know that you are a sports fan and just an overall creator fan, you know, music fan. How do you feel as far as like, not even just the government or vocally, you know, just saying what was right, not a period, and then how they feel. And then again, we go through the process. Yeah, you have freedom of speech, but if you say certain things, we will take your payment away, or we will, you know what I'm saying, cancel you from this, or you can't go into this place, or you can't do that.
Exactly.
Do you feel like Detroit as a city, do you think that they have a strong cancel culture like narrative, and do you feel like the city compared to
the rest of the world?
Industry?
Oh, the industry.
Yeah,
I think
compared to the industry.
Well, what I think Detroit, like, and I mean this in a good way. Detroit, we 10 years behind. Like it's no such thing as cancel culture here, but just here, like if we like decide to like stretch out into the rest of the world, we might get hit with those walls. But in terms of right now, just here being in the city, you probably can get away with saying anything disparaging any culture right now. If you just like locally in the city, you'll be straight. I think cancel culture, some people, I mean, I don't want to get too, people think I'm a hotep and all that, but I don't care. Conspiracy theorist type. I think cancel culture is just a tactic by rich people to this part of their game is what they do. Like if you don't bow down to a certain group, like how they did with Kyrie, I'm not saying that particular group which people think he targeted. I'm just saying if you don't bow down to some group or whatever group I belong to, you know what, don't come into practice today. You suspended. Don't come into this. Don't come into that. Like, it's definitely hard, and it's harder because I think we as a people, whether you light skin, dark skin, I don't play the colorism game. It needs to be more unity, definitely, because as we've been more unified behind Kyrie, we've been seeing him all like sports people who called them stupid and that they starting to back up, they trying to backtrack, starting to get on the side. It's about to flip. I mean, the Brooklyn Nets, they like super down right now, so it just needs to be more unity, and I think we'd be straight. Like, it shouldn't be somebody outside our group trying to put us in the corner. Like, let us handle it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like.
And as far as unity, do you feel like just as a black man living, period, in America, do you feel like you have the support when it comes to your mental stability or general just resources, as far as feeling like there are people like you that you can confide in and or relate to? Do you feel like that unity in the community is there, or do you feel like that's something that Detroit lacks?
Oh no, like Detroit, like we 10 years behind. Like we definitely lack that. But I think with it's big, like more of a focus on mental health now, and I think it's gonna take some time, but we getting there. Me personally, I definitely got that support from a lot of people. A lot of people, like when I just wanted to like give up and stuff like that, definitely helped me out. I still like some days I could be a toxic piece of shit, and like I don't go to therapy. Like I should go to therapy and stuff like that. I'm still in the process.
Cool people.
Yeah, I'm still trying to like lock in with that. Like I definitely got some stuff I need to work on for me, but I definitely got the support that I need to succeed in everything. Like, shout out to my dog Boom, shout out to Chris, shout out to Mo, shout out to Raj, shout out to Ray, shout out to my mama, my silent partner.
Wow.
And yeah, like it's a lot of people help me. Shout out to my Reptar, shout out to Frenchie. It's this terror sport shit. I promise you, it's an army. Like, I got some shit for y'all. Like,
and with just summing up, like the question summary, what do you have? I know you keep saying like you got a lot of stuff coming, and there's a lot to look forward to. But where do you see yourself 5 years from now, and do you feel like you are personally on the right path? That, you know, whatever spirit, you know, or, you know, higher power you believe in, do you feel like you are following the path that they and or he or she has designated, or it has designated for you? Do you feel like you're following your purpose, and where do you see you and your brand 5 years from now?
Dang, I like this. These deep questions. That's no, that's hard. 5 years from now, I see myself 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30. Ooh, I'm 32. Hopefully, like that's still young to me. Yeah. So I'm still gonna be going hard. I know that. It like God willing, I feel like I'm on top now, but I know that's not like, I can't prove that with like numbers or something like that. But I think 5 years from now, I might be a billionaire, and will be.
If you speak it into existence.
More
than enough time.
Yeah, I would like billionaire status. I don't know. I never want to go to Hollywood, but I want to get like at least 2 mansions. You know what I'm saying? 8 girlfriends, a mistress.
Are you single right now?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely, no, like, yeah, I'm single right now, but if I'm not a billionaire, if I'm just a millionaire, then I will commit to somebody. But if I'm a billionaire, I'm having 8 girlfriends, 2 mistresses, I might have a wife. But
you're gonna be living in Africa.
You don't think I could do that here?
I think you could. I think
I definitely could do that.
Have a TV show for sure.
TV show.
I think that would just probably resort to your life.
And then you get the reality TV.
Some girl is not gonna just not post unless you have like a rule that you can't post the lifestyle.
I think 8 girlfriends too much. I take 4.
I want a 10. I want 10. Come on, 10.
10 girlfriends?
10 girlfriends.
Why 10?
I just always wanted 10 since I was a kid.
My head hurt. 10?
10. I used to watch Playboy and I would see like the cat house and stuff, and they used to always have a bunch of bitches. Women. Young, beautiful queens. These some bad bitches still, but you know what I'm saying? I am going to wrap into this game real quick. It's a couple of little weird ass things in this hat that I want you to go ahead and pull. So, you gotta do it. There is no pass or grasp or none of that.
Okay. Put this right there.
Yeah, and we smelling $100 wine right now.
Missy Elliott impression. So I gotta do a Missy Elliott impression.
That's what it say, huh?
How do she be?
You gotta try to sound like I can't help you, my brother. I can't help you.
My girl voice is trash, so forgive me in advance.
All right.
Working. Like, I don't know what she be saying for real. I could, like, if we had the outfits, I'll put the outfit on.
Super duper fly. You could have did the I Can't Stop the Rain dance.
I can't stop the rain.
Oh.
Will we get in trouble if we play the music?
I
can't stop the rain.
That was alright. That was 3%.
Shout out to my bestie, man. She hate my impressions.
I'm screaming.
Mike Tyson impression, bad. I want to eat his children. I want to eat his heart. I want to eat it. Bro, I'm only child. I'm good at impressions.
I am screaming.
I'm an only child.
What was that? I didn't take your sip. Like, you gotta do it again. I didn't hear you. You gotta do it one more time.
Boy, speed out. I want to eat his children. I want to eat his children. I want to eat his heart.
Somebody get this boy an Oscar. Yeah, one more here. I'm screaming.
Okay, Michael Jackson. I thought you said Michael L. Jackson.
I'm screaming. Give us Michael.
Okay. No, that's ignorant. No, why would we talk about that? No. I swear I'm in. No, that's it.
No, I'm screaming.
Everybody
give it up to.
Hold on, shout out to Michael Jackson.
That was insane.
Shout out to Michael Jackson. Like, the GOAT. I don't think he touched the kid, so dang, man. Like this. Oh
my God. We're going to the next segment. This is the last segment. It's called This or That. So this is just a quick thing. I just kind of want to get your, kind of like little tickle your pickle on this one.
Okay.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Okay. Gucci or Burberry?
Oh God, I can't wait to have kids. Burberry.
Burberry. Why Burberry? Or Gucci?
Burberry.
Why Burberry or Gucci?
Oh, because
I'm like.
Oh yeah, no, my bad. Because the baby shower shirt look super hard to me. Like I can't wait to flex my family.
And a Burberry fit.
Exactly.
All right. Rolex or AP?
Oh, Rolex. But
Versace or Prada?
Versace. Rest in peace. Takeoff.
Rest in peace. Takeoff. And just my last question: why do you think that many people, I can't say all, why do you think that some majority of people do not consider black designers or black clothing brands designer clothing?
I'm not saying it's all black designers, but most black designers, it's like they so that they blacken your face instead of the quality. Like, they support me because I'm black instead of like letting the work show and letting the people just let it happen organically. Like,
Okay.
they gotta stop with the fucking script fonts. The latest. It's nothing wrong with script font, but the way they do it, they just attach it to something. It's just very low quality. Like,
and that's what sets you apart.
Definitely, like, you ever been to Donna Sachs? They like this. Mama used to tell me that stuff. It used to be the shit back in the day, but when I go and go to Fairlane Mall, go to Donna Sachs, it's not Donna Sachs too, but it's other stores in there where they selling. You can just tell it's fake V-Long, and but Donna Sachs be having that Rugrat shit in there, like the Rugrat jackets. Like, I'm like. If I'm offending anybody, I'm sorry, but that shit is ass. I do not like seeing that. Like, if you ever around me in a Rugrat shirt or a Rugrat jacket, like the bomber jacket, a Rugrat starter jacket, or the camo bad boy jerseys, like, bro, it's not. When the fuck did he put this out? Like,
I'm screaming.
You feel me? It's just very low quality, and you'll be better. Coming up with something new instead of just trying to copy or regurgitate something you probably seen before, and it's just ass. It comes off as ass. It comes off as it's just terrible, low quality piece of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be like that. But it's a lot of black designers here. That's why you got to come to Detroit Clothing Circle on Cass Ave. This is my man's. He do a Sean Studios, Taylor Garments, Terrasport, Studio by 529. I mean, he not black, but he a person of color. Irui Studios, like, all of his names, all, like, it's low key a renaissance happening right now in the city. It's a renaissance happening with designers, with artists, where their skills not based in, like, necessarily music. It's happening here. We have a scene, and it's just, you just gotta pay attention to it. Like, we not gonna feed you low quality products. So just pull up on us.
Period. Detroit Clothing Circle. You already heard him. Make sure you follow him at Jalen the American with 3 Ks. 3 Ks, and you can absolutely be on the lookout for No Tears on Wednesday.
We got a live show coming. I'm aiming for next year.
Okay.
I'm aiming for next year. It's gonna be the hardest shit.
For real.
Probably in the world at that point. Like,
stay tuned, for real.
I'm healing in real time, so you come out and see me do that. It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be lit, and we got a lot of merch on the way from
we go.
Radas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
it's gonna
telling
be
you,
a lot of fire.
Exactly.
We got a pop-up collaboration pop-up shop coming up. It's gonna be very, very, very lit. All exclusive merch. You know what I'm saying?
Everything exclusive.
It's just not everything exclusive. Everything exclusive.
Like,
anytime you shop with us, everything exclusive.
Exactly. Me and Tiara, we do not miss. We haven't missed yet.
Facts.
She really found me. In case anybody, like, can I set the record straight?
Go ahead.
In case anybody, the first person in the city to give me, like, fuck with my wave, I appreciate that. Like, she literally saw the rose in the concrete, and we go take over the world. I mean, it's written in the stars, man. I don't care. I don't care what happens. Like, if we could just start beefing tomorrow for real. But that what we built, what happened from 2020 to now, I can't change that. I'm always gonna love her for that. It's it's up. Yeah, it's up. It's up in the stuff, man. So,
and that's on period.
Exactly.
So make sure y'all support. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't, that's fine too. We still wanna. And I'm so happy that we finally got this out of the way. We've been talking about this for a long time before I even got it in the works and into fruition. So make sure, like I said, y'all check them out, and y'all gonna see us regardless. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your talent, your gifts. I'm thankful for your friendship for sure. Your loyalty, your creativity. I really, really appreciate you and your partnership. Because it means a lot, you know, having a solid team and a team that knows what they're doing and they're just as passionate with everything that they're doing in their craft. So it's all love always, and we up, man. And that's it. So make sure you like, tune in, subscribe, tell a friend, Follow us on Instagram.
Right.
His name will be linked in and attached. So that's it.
We got a mixtape coming too.
Lions Den, you already know.
I'm not saying it's all black designers, but most black designers, it's like they so that they black in your face instead of the quality. Like they support me because I'm black instead of like letting the work show and letting the people just let it happen.